What's up, guys? It's the third and today. Oh, fuck. What's up, guys? It's the third, and today we are going to be vlogging because I wanted to tell you guys about my Genesis experience. It actually was a really fun time. It was a great tournament experience for me. The best tournament I've ever been to in my entire life, and I wanted to tell you guys how I did, some ways that I feel that I can improve myself, some the people that I met, some of the stuff that I got, and overall the experience, and why you should probably go to tournaments one day, because man, it was such a great time. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So, first thing I want to talk about was how I did. I'm pretty sure that's what everyone wants to hear about. So, overall, I did the worst I have ever done in a national tournament. I've been to about 4 so far, but I did really bad this time. I got 257th place, and to give you guys perspective, at CEO, I got the top 64, and at Evo, the tournament with almost 2,000 entrants, I got top 100. So I don't place this badly usually at nationals, but this one was particularly harder than the other ones. But the bigger thing was that I had a lot worse of a mindset while going into this. So anyway, if you look at my pool was actually pretty stacked. I had this Japanese me gunner. I had never fought the character before, so that was a big daunting experience. But the main issue with my pool was that the Buzz was in it. And if you guys don't know who the Buzz is, he is currently ranked the 3rd best player on Earth right now. So he was in my pool, and overall my pool was pretty stacked. And it was the 10 a.m. pool, end of the day mass morning, so I had to get up ahead of everyone else, and everyone else's pool was like at night, so I had to go find something to do for like 2 million hours, and it was dumb. But anyway, going into my pool, my first match that I played was against the ZSS. It was hard as hell, and so already I was feeling like a little bit overwhelmed, because I'm like, okay, usually pools aren't this difficult at tournaments that I go to, and this guy was just giving me the biggest time, like the hardest time. It was ZSS, started off with Rosa, beat him, then lost, and then had to go Wii Fit Trainer and do the crouch thing the entire time. I told you guys that, like, well, people are like, why do you have Wii Fit Trainer? Well, specifically for that. I now know that Rosalina can beat ZSS now, but Wii Fit has a considerably easier time, in my opinion, with the matchup, and that's what I did, and it worked. And it was dumb, because I'm like, okay, this is like my first match, and it's already difficult, and I'm already doing bad. See, basically what was happening with my mindset was that there was someone really special to me. A lot of you guys know the situation that happened. If you follow me on Twitter, like, it's a pretty big situation. It's a pretty serious one too. And for those of you that don't follow me on Twitter, I'm not going to go into it. You can do a little bit of research if you need to. But something really big is happening within the fandom that's pretty unfortunate. But so I was actually really pressured to do a lot better this time, because there were some people that I did not want to let down, and I never really thought about doing exceptionally well to prove to everyone that, you know, I could do it. I just do my best usually, but this time my mindset was a little bit more set on don't make mistakes and capitalize on the correct decisions that you make often. And so every time I did something bad and I fucked up, it really got to me, and I got in my own head, and I wasn't concentrating, and it was dumb. Like, the first time, or the first match that I lost in winners was against a Toon Link. It was actually really hard. Like, the Toon Link player, it's weird because I know exactly what the character can do, and I was fighting him, and yet and still I got 2-0'd by this Toon Link, and it was so stupid because I was getting hit by bombs over and over again, and I'm like, I know exactly what he's looking for, I know exactly what he's trying to do because I started to use Toon Link, and he's pretty much a main now. But I know exactly what the character can do. It's not like that hard for me to work around if I know what he's doing. But my brain was just like, bro, you need to stop getting hit. You need to stop getting set up, and you need to stop getting mind games and stuff. And it was dumb. Like, I hated it. I hated my fucking mindset. It was so bad. I ended up losing that game, or that set 2-0. And then I got into losers. Already I was worried. For those of you that were following me on Twitter at the time, you could already tell that I was super freaking anxious at the time. Because, like, bro, like, I just wanted to do good, and it did not work out. Oh my god. Then I go on the loser side, play like a few losers matches, win like 3 of them, and then I get to the round that decides whether or not I'm going to be going to the next round in pools. So I fight the guy, and it is a Diddy Kong player. First game, I won, and I was like, yes, I won. But even then, even when I was winning, I was just like, Ace, you can't let go of this lead. You can't be playing stupid, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why the hell am I doing this to myself subconsciously? I never do this, and it's ass. I hate that pressure of myself being on my case. Like, get the fuck off me. So I played him, and then the second game I was Rosaline into, and then I lost, and I was like, shit, what do I do? What do I do? And I go Wii Fit Trainer. And this is the dumbest thing ever, and I had the lead, right? I had the lead like a stock and a half. It was like he was at like 60% the second stock, and I was like 120, 30% on my first stock with Wii Fit Trainer. And it was on Town and City. All I had to do was throw stuff. All I had to do was be patient. All I had to do was just think logically and not be dumb. But you know what I did? I threw some salutations at the wrong time. I approached. I got grabbed over and over again. I was shitty on the ledge, and it turned out that I lost. I was heartbroken. I don't know how I did so badly this tournament. Like, I will never try to pressure myself like that ever again, because that clearly does not work with me. Like, the you have to do good does not work. I would say that for myself, it would probably be better if I did something like try my very best or have the most amount of fun, because that's the way I usually think and it works out. But this whole pressuring myself to do good for everyone because everyone's gonna see it and people are gonna be disappointed and there's a lot on your shoulders, fuck that. I'm not doing that anymore. That's awful. I'm just gonna be doing my own. You're playing for yourself. Other people are watching, so the best thing that you can do is play good for yourself so that people can see how you are in the right mindset, no matter how good or bad it is. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the future from now on, especially when I go to national tournaments. My mindset is something that I'm going to be practicing on. I've actually changed my C-stick to tilt stick now because I want to make it a little bit harder on myself, and I know that using tilt stick is a way to make it a little bit more difficult, but in the long run it will benefit my gameplay a lot. The Buzz actually uses it, which is what convinced me to make the switch. Overall too, I want to use a lot less characters. I use far too many characters. I'm starting to realize that if I'm dedicating so much time into about 8 characters or 6 characters, like I'm obviously not seriously investing like, oh, this is my main, this is my main, this is my main, this is my main. Like, I'm not having 7 mains altogether, but there are a lot of characters that I invest a lot of time into. And I feel that I shouldn't do that anymore. Like, I use a lot of characters mostly because of Undefeatable, and because I get experiences with those characters, I find them fun, and I try to see how far I can take them. But I realize at this point, I should probably focus on a few core characters and not make myself stunt my growth because I'm using too many characters. So for that reason, I've decided that my 4 characters I'm going to be like using seriously are Rosalina, Wii Fit Trainer, Mario, and Toon Link. I can't use a million characters at once. It's just not gonna work out. Obviously, I'll have practice with characters. You know, I can still use them undefeatable and stuff, but Like, I'm gonna have like a few set characters I'm gonna be practicing with, which are those four. I'm also gonna be practicing a lot with Marth and Zelda because they help out with my other characters. Zelda with their small hitboxes, and Marth with his spacing to use those characters. There's certain traits that I have to work really hard on in order to use the characters good. So that's why I'm gonna be keeping those characters as characters I'm gonna be practicing with. But overall, like, using too many characters is stupid. Pit is why Pit? Dark Bowser Jr., why are you here? Like, well, Dark Pit would be a lot more useful to have, but Bowser Jr. and Dark Pit, why? Peach, why? I don't need her, she's too hard to use anyway, why is she a secondary? Like, it's just too much. Like, there's too many characters. Like, Dr. Mario, what the hell was that? Like, like, what am I doing? Bowser, I'm still gonna be using him because I love him. But, like, what? I'm not going to be using those characters in tournament. Like, Martha used in tournament a few times, and Zelda I used in tournament more than Bowser Jr. and Pits. Like, I used Zelda more, and like in doubles, and it worked out better. So what the hell am I doing? You know, like, what's with all the characters? It's convoluted and stupid. Anyway, so outside of beating myself up and forcing myself to improve, Genesis is actually a lot of fun. I got to meet my sponsor, Sean, in Haven Esports. As you can see, I got this Haven Esports shirt, and it's awesome and it's wonderful. Is it actually the right way though? Oh, my camera is inverted, so I'm not sure if this is the right way or not. If it's not, then I will invert it myself. And as you can see on the back, can you guys see this? This is my shirt. It has my name on it, a logo on it, and it has the sponsors that sponsor Haven Esports on it, or partners, whatever it's called. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, so there's that. So I got my Haven Esports jersey. I was there with Mr. Eric. He is also one of my partners. There's also some other people on Haven Esports too, like Hart and Smash God, but they weren't able to come, so yeah, wimps. I also got this. This is my Haven Esports controller. And now, if I can just get my camera to focus a little bit here, I can show you what I'm talking about. Look at this, isn't it great? It is blue and has the Haven Esports colors on it. It was made by Controllers in Color. And it's pretty great, not gonna lie. Like, it's a pretty good controller. The paint doesn't, ooh, can I focus this together right now? Okay. The paint doesn't stick to my fingers that much, so that's great. It looks pretty nice. Obviously, it's really good quality. I haven't used it in tournament. I've used it in friendlies because I just got it, like, at the tournament, and I didn't feel really acclimated to it. But overall, it's pretty great. I love it a lot, and plus the tip of it is the tip of it is actually blue too, so that's a nice thing. And another thing that I got was this guy. I saw him at a booth. I saw that there were a lot of plushies over there, and I saw this one and I was like, hey, I should probably get this one. This is the one that I like the best out of all of them. There was a Rosalina one, but it was awful. Like, she looked like a fucking Cabbage Patch Kid ass, fucking awful. So I got this, and I was really excited because I'm like, I don't have enough Bowser stuffs, and now I have more Bowser stuffs, and I'm really happy. I love this guy, and he's great. Yeah, he's pretty awesome. Not gonna lie, but next thing that I got, I think this might be the last thing too. But you know, I have my Bowser wallet, and I keep this with me because it's awesome. So I saw these little beads, and usually I get larger beads for my lanyard, but I could not find any characters on these beads that I really wanted, because all I needed was Wii Fit Trainer, and it didn't have any Rosalina ones. So what I did was that I have this little chain that's attached to it, and on the chain I added a little bit of Lumas on it. So you just got my Bowser at the right here, and then you got little Lumas. Let me see if I can you see? Yeah, there's the Bowser, and then here are the Lumas. Cool, right? Yay! I also got to meet quite a few of you as fans, and I was really, really excited because I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna meet fans. You know, it's harder for me to meet people IRL. Introvert problems. It's actually really hard for me to make the first move or say hello. Online it's easy because it's online, but in person it's a little bit difficult for me. But I was able to meet quite a few fans, and like I got to sign like controllers, I got to sign t-shirts, I got to sign someone's plushie, and like somebody came up to me and they had like a Bayonetta, like a Bayonetta, like a one of these boxes, and so they were like, sign it, and I was like, I signed it, and it was great. And I signed their Wii U too, and it was fantastic. Like it was a great experience. I got to sign so many things, meet so many people. I got to hang out with a lot of friends from a lot of different places. Didn't get to hang out with Styles that much, unfortunately, but I got to hang out with other YouTubers and other Smashers around. I got to hang out with a Wii Twig trainer a lot too, because he was the person I teamed with in doubles. Oh yeah, doubles was pretty good. We went pretty far, but we still didn't get out of pools because we had to fight this really good, was it a Marth and ZSS? It was a ZSS and, was it a Mac, or it was either ZSS and Mac or ZSS and Marth. I forgot who it was. It might have been Marth. A little minor notes here. I got to see my parents, because I have a set of parents that live out in California, and I got to see them, and that was fantastic because I was able to tell them about this YouTube stuff that I'm doing, and they're really supportive of it, and so that made the experience about 1,000 times better because I'm able to be a lot more comfortable with myself. And my parents out there, because they know about my YouTube and stuff now, so I have to be a little bit more rated G because I don't want my mom to be like, so what's this F word even sitting now? But I'm not going to be changing anything. But my parents know of what I do now. At least one set of my parents do, so I'm really excited about that. I was also able to go with one of my friends to check out FurCon because that was one of the things that happened at Genesis 2. I never been to a convention like that, a furry convention before, and I saw the people in suits, and I'm like, if we're gonna be here, might as well go, see what it's like, see what the fandom's like and all that stuff. And overall, like, the furries were excellent people. Like, they're so chill and passionate. Like, I really loved the experience. I loved being around all of them. It was cool. Some of the suits, I'm not gonna lie, were a little bit intimidating. There was some just immaculate suit that I couldn't even like look in the face because it was so intimidatingly like good. But overall, that experience was great. I got to meet a few people that were Smashers and furries and blah 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 blah. It was really great. Like, furries are one of those one of those groups in society that, you know, some can have a negative connotation applied to it, mostly because people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But they are a great group of people. They're not bad at all. I don't know why everyone thinks that they're bad. They're not. They're actually fantastic. And like, what on earth? What? Some of the things that I hear about them. Anyway, so that was great. I got to hang out with a lot of friends. Got to hang out with a lot of Smashers. Play Smash. Get stuff. Get new experiences, hang out at the hotel, drink stuff, eat stuff. It was all fantastic. It was a really great time. So I really do think you guys should go to a national tournament if you have the money and the time to. It's really great. Like, you will meet a lot of people. I would say though, if you go to your first one, you should probably go with a friend. Going with people anyway is good because you're gonna reduce cost of everything, like the hotel and food and everything. When you have multiple people around to help pay for everything together, you get to pay a lot less because obviously you're not spending everything out of your own pocket. But yeah, I would say that you guys should go to national tournaments if they're in your area and you're available to go. And even if you can't go to those, I would say go to local tournaments. There's mediums on Reddit where you can find out where your local Smash scene is. It's all fantastic, and you're gonna have a great time. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you get to meet people, play Smash, you get to improve your gameplay. Overall, oh my god. Basically, my voice is like almost gone, and my throat kind of hurts a bit. It is really hard to do this video because I was screaming so loudly during top 8 for Dabuz to win. Like, it was so great that my voice is almost gone. Like, it was. I'm just in the process of getting my voice back. I was screaming Dabuz so loud. I was like, Dabuz! Like, Luma! Like, every time Luma got a jank, I was like, Luma! Go, Luma, go! Luma, you got this! And then like every time Luma died, I was like, Luma, no! Oh, and then when Luma was like off to the side, like and the boss getting combo like zero Sheik, I was like, Luma, get your ass over there! Hurry up! Go help the boss! He needs some help! It was great. It was you need to go to national tournaments. You need to go to tournaments to have this experience with Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, because the experience is not something that is replaceable amongst other communities. You can only get this here. You need to go to Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, or Melee, or 64, or Brawl, or Project M tournaments to have this experience and have this love and unity with all these people that do what you do. It is so great. You need to go to one, at least one, to get the experience. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and start recording Smash Bros. Right after this. Bayonetta will probably be up later today, or was already up, or will be up tomorrow. I don't know when this is going. I'm probably trying to get this up today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you each have a wonderful day. Thanks for listening to my experience. Check out Hey Baby Sports. Check out my Twitter stuff. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for listening. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And goodbye. This is... Fuck.